Hello, and welcome to The Joy of Drinking, where I, Michael Walksher, am going to do an oil painting with none other than Bob Ross, and you can watch me and Bob Ross painting side by side by clicking the link in the description down below. In the meantime, what's this little caterpillar I got on my upper lip right here? Well, I'll tell you what. This is November, and November means Movember, and Movember means that I'm growing a mustache to raise awareness for men's health issues like prostate and testicular cancer, and in the meantime, I'm drinking some Reckless Love from Rebel Coast Winery. Just look at that mustache. I know I've been drinking a lot of wine lately, but I saw that stash, I saw those handlebars and said, hey, I gotta get it. I gotta get that Reckless Love. So I'll be getting drunk and painting with Bob Ross, sporting my Mo in the name of men's health. Before I even look at what the name of the painting I'm going to be doing today, because I don't know which painting I'm going to be doing or which episode I'm going to be doing, let's look at the colors I'm going to be using. Because I think I have them memorized, don't even have to look at the paper anymore. Haha, okay, we got titanium white, we got phthalo blue, midnight black, alizarin crimson, sap green, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and permanent red. Oh yeah. Now, my good friend Ronnie, because Ronnie is an Irish slang for mustache. Ronnie, hand me the information. Season 28, Episode 5. The Magic of Fall. The magic of fall, the magic of the Mo. Well, I think I'm about ready to get started. Liquid white has already been applied to the canvas. So yeah, click the link in the description down below to watch us side by side, and hit it, Ron. Yeah, look at that fan brush. You know, that fan brush reminds me a lot of this mustache right here. In fact, let's get a little close-up on that. Yeah, been growing that for 3 weeks now. A little crumb catcher, little cookie duster, soup strainer. I know you want a little chevron like this all your own. Well, you can donate to support my mustache and men's health by clicking the link I'm going to put right here. But now it's time to get back to Bob Ross. Well, thank you so much. Ooh! He's got a little dirt squirrel all his own right there. I just love these ones that start with the squirrel. I mean, again, if you are not watching us side by side, you gotta, because there's this little squirrel right now that he's feeding some delicious looking squirrel milk. Always with that squirrel milk. Oh wow, that is so precious. Nothing to eat for here is, oh no. He's such a little creature. Hey, I've got to go to work too. This is my work. This is my work. Miss Bob, let's get started. We know the colors. You know, if you guys haven't done any of this oil painting yourself, I suggest that you do. You know, this is like maybe, what is it? 9th or 10th episode? And it's just getting better all the time. So, just like I'm doing, go out there and grab yourself a brew and get yourself painting. Phthalo blue. Okay. We're ready to go. And I'm gonna just take just the tiniest amount. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's hope this is just little enough. And we're off. Ooh, well. I think I got a little bit too much of the odorless paint thinner, but all in all, that's a nice light blue. Alright, big trees. Big tree, big lumberjack stash. Bob's got a little bit more gradation in there, some like white patches. Oh, that is just the babiest, bluest sky that I've ever had. Alizarin Crimson, Sap Green. All right, let's head on in to the palette knife. Alizarin Crimson, Sap Green together. Oh, they're both right here. Oh, I think it'll be on the reddish side. You know, Ron got tired of me making terrible, terrible paintings. Ronnie, I should say. So he gave me some tips. He's like, use less paint. Just take a little bit... Oh, we're adding color with the 2-inch brush? I don't have time to tell you what Ron told me. Okay, so we mixed it. Oh, we mixed it and then we're... Okay, down. Clean the brush. Ooh, basic shapes that we're going to turn into a tree. I don't know if you've ever grown a mustache of your own, or ever tried, but it kind of starts off as this vague, basic mustache shape. I mean, I wish I could, do a dolly or any number of things, but as it stands, I just kind of have to stick with the chevron for now. I don't have enough mo. I gotta grow more mo. I need mo to make it a mo. All right. It is a bit awkward at first. But that's the whole point of Movember. You gotta start clean shaven. You can't just have a mustache. You gotta start clean shaven. So people go, hey, what are you doing with that creepy mustache? Mustaches kind of get a bad rap like that. Oh man, he's got the whole thing covered. But you gotta wear it with pride. And if you're in the good old US of A like I am, you even gotta wear it at Thanksgiving. It's a commitment. But Movember is a commitment. To the health of the men. Alright, yeah, we're just fuck it. There it is. I gotta color it all in. And he's onto a whole tree. I'm behind. I'm behind. Whatever, that's good. Okay. Man. Ooh, don't know what color, but it's gonna be more red than green. We're just gonna have like red, crimson trees, sure. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Where I think it should be right here. Okay. Ooh. Man, everything's different now. Ooh. No detail, just indications. Indication of a tree, indication of a stash. Oh, it's not, he doesn't go up into, okay. He's not going into the sky. His trees are kind of staying within this brown area. Sure, he's talking about that dirt squirrel again. How did dirt squirrel become a name for mustache? Does anyone know? Leave it in the comments and tell me. This is my second year doing Movember, by the way. Last year, I and my team of like 4 other guys, we raised $450 for Men's Health. $450. We are the most fantastic people there is. Ooh, round brush? I don't have one. I'm just going to use the 1-inch. Ooh. Mixing all the yellows and a little bit of the bright red. Okay. Ooh. Loading a brush. It's like loading a gun. I like that idea. We're loading this brush. A lot more paint in there than for the sky. Okay. Picking out the individual shapes. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bob, I hate to tell you, but this flimsy, rickety Bob Ross easel that you sold me from Beyond the Grave. Doesn't that sound? One day I'm gonna replace this easel. I'll get something else. Coming up on the end of the first season here, a lot of things are gonna change. End of the first season of The Joy of Drinking. Where it's not the joy of drinking unless it's a joy to drink. That's a good mustache wine. In my world, everything's happy too. Or at least it gets happier. The more alcohol I imbibe. So yeah, we raised $450 or so last year. Guess how much I alone have raised this year? Ron, you got a guess? Ronnie?
$450.
Ron, no, I've raised $10. And you know who gave me that donation, Ronnie? Can you guess?
Your mom.
Worse.
Your dad.
Worse.
Your ex-girlfriend.
That would be very bad, but worse still.
Ooh.
Me. I gave myself my only fucking donation of $10. No, I'm not here to guilt you in supporting men's health. I'm not here to tell you that you're a horrible person if you don't throw some change Movember's way. No, I'm just here to tell you that you would feel good about yourself if you did. That's all. I gotta try every tactic. By hook or by crook. I need that dollar. Okay, doing the bush of the tree. Sure, I'm just gonna keep using this color, but I'm gonna add a little more cad yellow to brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, because he's got like more just like coming all over the place here. I know at least in the US of A, it's been tough promoting this mustache this year. It's been tough because people are more concerned about political and social issues. You may have heard there was some kind of a big vote, some kind of election that happened recently. You might be aware of it. You might be concerned about it. Might be talking about it. So yeah, no one really wants to see me growing this silly mustache. But it's for a good cause. I think men's health is a non-partisan issue, but if you want to get partisan, super partisan, watch my previous episode where I dress as America. It was before the election, so I hadn't entered a spiral of depression yet. But I recommend that you check it out. Oh, you know, I hate to betray Bob, but I hate to betray you. And I hate to betray my liver. And in this case, to betray is to not drink. Cheers. Cheers to your face furniture. Cheers to your soup strainer. All right, back to the painting. All right, he seems to be just making lines going along the side. Okay. And this is much darker than his. But that's okay, you know? I don't always end up using the same colors as him, but it's all right. Oh. This is unlike any of the paintings that I've done in the past. It's much simpler in a lot of ways. Maybe that's a good sign. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to the 1 inch. Let's get some other brush foliage around here. Yes. I'm ready for my bravery test, Bob. He wants me to use a filbert brush for my bravery test. Tell you what, I don't even have a fucking filbert brush. How is that for bravery, Bob? I'm going to do the painting even without the right tools. I kind of wish I could paint with my mustache. You know, there's a whole mustache genre. Okay, I don't have the filbert brush. So I'm just going to use the palette knife instead. And use something dark, so I'm going to go with the black. And I'm going to mix it with some crimson. Yeah. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can grow mustaches better than you. Yeah, purple tree, sure. Oh, it's going, yeah, sure, it goes in front of the other tree. Okay. I don't know how, how did Midnight Black and alizarin crimson make purple? I don't know. But that's what happened. Okay. Okay. If you put the mustache in the wrong place, they're gonna notice. Hey, I know that. I know that mustache. He's an old friend. He lives under my nose. Can't do him wrong. Brown? What brown? I don't have any brown. Alright, let's connect it. Okay, this tree must have grown at a time when the sun was moving around the solar system erratically, because that's like no tree. There we go. Boom. Yeah, highlights. Okay, we're gonna go back to the 1 inch. We gotta clean it off. I am liking this painting so much. But hey, you know, if the guilt trip didn't work, I've got something else for you. Let's try something else. Let's try, you know, if the stick doesn't work, let's go with the carrot. Let me tell you something. If you donate to my mustache, if you donate to my manometer, all the ladies will love you. And if you're a lady, all the fellas will love you. And if you like fellas, and if you like ladies, or whatever you like, if you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, they're gonna love you. I promise you all the great fortune and good luck and popularity that a Coca-Cola commercial has to offer. If you donate to my Movember profile page. All right, but really you want to see me painting. So let's get back to that. I mean, come on, if you're going to be a shill for something, you might as well be a shill for a good cause, right? Okay. Oh no, this isn't working. That's not working. This isn't working at all. I'm not getting highlights. All right, well, that's a little better. All right, I heard yellow ochre. I heard a brown color. Still putting some highlights. Where, how, I don't know. Oh man, this is getting bad. I was doing so well, but now my colors are mixing in all the wrong ways. Oh yeah, wait, he said yellow ochre. He said yellow ochre and that brown color. And I know where yellow ochre is. Beat the brush. Okay, yellow ochre is Academy yellow. Indian yellow ochre is right here. And we're going to mix it with the brown. Oh, brown is usually red and green, I think. I remember from studio art minor class. Or I could be wrong, but whatever, correct me, I don't care. And we're going to mix those all together, which I really should be doing with the palette knife anyway, but that's not how I'm going to do it right now. And we're going to make our leaves. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna make our leaves. Another. You have several? I've got one. I have one 1-inch brush. Said it many times. I have the Bob Ross Master set. I don't have all these 1-inch brushes. Oh, yeah. Woo! Looking good. Michael Waksher. This mustache is giving me all kinds of Samson-like powers. The longer it gets, the stronger I get. This lip toupee. It's paying dividends already. Would there be leaves that far down the trunk? I don't know. There is now.
Only on a mustachioed tree.
Only on a mustachio tree, man. You're right about that. The mustache can really do no wrong. Okay, but now we want some like brighter stuff. Okay, so I'm not even gonna clean it in the odorless manila cleaner. I'm just gonna wipe it off, and I'm gonna take some CAD yellow. Doo-doo-doo. What's that? What's that important part of your life, Bob? Mm-hmm. We gotta take care of these little rascals. We gotta take care of these little critters. Not just in zoos. Mustaches don't belong in zoos, they belong out in the wild! What do you think? What's your opinion? Should mustaches be let loose into the wild? There's something romantic about that. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the superhero cartoon The Tick. But I think there was an episode where there was an evil mustache that like kept leaping around to faces. Mustaches do have kind of a sinister angle too, we know. Ooh, wow, I'm missing a tree trunk. But yeah, Star Trek, right? The original series. Like the negative universe episode or whatever, where the bad versions of them had mustaches. There have been a few dictators who have had mustaches. Iconic mustaches, to be sure. Not an honorable use of the stash, no. But a stash, we gotta reclaim those stashes, I think. Okay. I suppose there's another tactic I could use. You know, if you're not gonna go for the, if you're not gonna go for the shaming, and you're not gonna go for the, carrot, not gonna go for the stick, you could go for the reverse psychology. Do not donate. Do not donate for men's health. Men are fine. They don't need any money for testicular cancer research or prostate cancer research or to promote policy that supports men's health or suicide prevention or anything like that. It's just totally unnecessary. So don't donate any money in support of my mustache or to the Movember Foundation because this is totally not worth it. There's a million better things you could be doing with your time and your money. So just forget about it. It's not like we all have men in our lives that, you know, do good by us and do good for us. Don't worry about it. Ooh, a little more wine. I'm sure wine is not exactly great for my men's health. I heard like 1 glass of wine a day is good. Some people say that. So I'll just have 3 glasses of wine in one day, and I'll just not drink wine the next 2 days. Ooh, a fence. Okay. We're going to go with the 1-inch on this. And it's got to be like a brown, which I know is the red and the green. Okay. A green fence. Ooh, that's actually a very light fence. I think my fence is going to be darker. All right, here we go. Fence, 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 fence. And then the top parts. Fence, 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 Oh man, he's got a lot of depth. I have no depth. I have no depth whatsoever. And also my sky is dripping in a very dolly-like way into my ground. So I'm just gonna take the fan brush and get some... Man, I think painting a fence is probably harder than actually building a fence. But like I've got floating planks. Yeah, Bob, it's totally pitiful. Oh, Bob was talking about his rough life. I thought he had a happy life. What do I know? What do I know? Oh man, this fence is just gonna be crude and terrible. Much like my mustache, much like my moo. Much like my upper lip holstery. Yeah, we got no depth in here. I took a painting course during my studio art minor, and my professor would not be happy with this. I don't think. Well, no, she'd be happy that I'm painting it all. Yeah, a few weeds and we got to finish painting. Yeah, weeds. Growing just like that. Oh, before he stops talking, I have to make another tree. Happy painting. Happy Movember. Okay, that's the music. I'm really done now. But I gotta sign my name. We're gonna go M. Please subscribe if you haven't done that already. We're gonna go M for Movember. Oh man, I didn't step aside at all this painting. Oh no. But there's not much going on the left side, so that's okay. And we're gonna go W for Walkshire. So thank you so much for joining us on The Joy of Drinking, but I think there's a little something else that my painting needs to finish it off. Because this is Movember after all. I'm gonna put aside these paints, I'm gonna put aside my oil paints. And, what's it missing? It's missing a mustache, isn't it, don't you think? So, in the spirit of Marcel Duchamp and the Dada movement, I'm going to add a Movember mustache to my Bob Ross style Joy of Drinking oil painting. So, got a little spray paint right here. Supposed to shake it for a minute. Oh, while I'm shaking it, I'm gonna go get something for you. Check out these Warby Parker glasses. Do I look like your dad from 40 years ago in those old photos? There's a greater than zero chance. Okay, I think that's good. Ronnie, are you ready?
Ready!
Then let's put a mo. Got the yellow side out. Let's put a mo on this here. I think just right in the middle. Yep, right over the sky, right there. And here we go. Happy Movember. Does not seem to be reacting with the oil paint very well, but hey, that's okay. It's art, it's not meant to be perfect. Ooh, it's drippy. It's a drippy mustache. Oh well, it's art, it's not supposed to be perfect. So hey, thank you very much for joining us on The Joy of Drinking. Click the link in the description down below to watch me and Bob Ross painting side by side if you haven't done that already. And subscribe. So happy November. Happy Movember. And here's to your health. Cheers.